Alright, hey guys, remember it's TCG back in the video. With this video, I'm bringing you guys an updated Swordsoul deck profile, and this is including Denglong and Yang Zing, and you can see all this. It's really a perfect worm deck of just all the big archetypes here. We can see Yang Zing, we can see Tenyi Spirit, and we can actually see Swordsoul in this. So we're gonna get started here. I run one copy of Mermere because it is a worm deck, and since you're able to summon out Yazi Evil of the Yang Zing, it's just easy to go into this. 3 copies of Longyan, so these are kind of just a standard, you know, the 3 Moye and then the 2 Taya. So this is pretty standard here, just a standard ratio. They're really easy to get into, and you probably already know why these ratios are played at, what they're played out. And yeah, I run 3 copies of Ecclesia, so Ecclesia is just an easy starter. And then we have 3 copies of Ashuna, 3 copies of Adhara, and then 2 copies of Ishida and 1 copy of Shatana. So the reason for this is that, you know, you just want to max the consistency of this, since these are going to be Ashuna and Adhara are going to be the main ones for your actual combo effects. And then these Shatana is just a great different name target here, and Vishuddha can actually get some utility out if you're going second, being able to return a card your opponent controls. Now for the actual Yang Zings that I run 1 copy of Bayan and 2 copies of Chiwen. So there's a combo that you're going to see in the next video that just shows you why you want to run these copies. It makes it basically just, you're going to be able to set up a Herald of the Arclight that can't be destroyed by battle. So it makes it very difficult for your opponent to go into without you forcing a negation. So that's really nice. And then Chiwen's just a solid target for Denglong as well. And then I run 3 copies of Swordsoul Emergence. Being able to add a Swordsoul monster for your deck to your hand has just always been really good. 2 copies of Vessel for the Dragon Cycle. So being able to Foolish Burial, a worm monster, it's incredible. And then from there, being able to add it to your hand, a different Tenyi monster. Just amazing searchability, just like a lot of utility that this card provides. Same thing with Swordsoul Sacred Summit, being able to bring out a Swordsoul monster in your grave. It's nice as well. Heavenly Dragon Circle as well, 2 copies. This is a new addition that I didn't have before, but being able to tribute a worm monster and add a worm monster for your deck to your hand is just great. It makes it go into, you can see that there's a lot of searchability within this deck, and even though there are 3 different archetypes, just being generally worms means that you can have a lot of strong utility. Then we have Swordsoul Blackout. This card works really well with these Yang Zing monsters as well, and it could be interesting just having these Yang Zing synchro monsters that can actually trigger their effects because of Swordsoul Blackout. And then we run 1 copy of 9 Pillars of Yang Zing because Denglong is actually able to search this out, and you're going to see in the combo video, it's insane that you can just establish this, search this card out and have an Omni Negate set up as a trap. 3 copies of Ash Blossom and 3 copies of Imperm as your hand trap lineup. I think it's great. I've been trying to limit the deck to just the 40 cards, but yeah, if you want to add more, just definitely play around with the ratios of this deck. Alright guys, before I go to the extra deck, if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get started here. So I run 1 copy of Changing, 1 copy of Baron the Floor, and 1 copy of Longyan. So these are just 3 great level 10 synchro monsters that you're able to go into, and in case you're locked into worms, these are 2 solid monsters that you're able to go. If you're not, then Baron the Floor is just of course, it's an easy Omni Negate that you want to get out as many times as you can. Otherwise, Changing just has a lot of utility. Longyan here is able to do so much, just being able to actually give you a draw. You're going to see it in the combo video. It's really nice to see here. Then besides that, I run 1 copy of Chao Feng. So Chao Feng is pretty nice to set up as well, because since you're going to have 9 Pillars of the Yang Zing, you're going to have more of an incentive to actually have a Yang Zing monster out during your end board. So Chao Feng is a solid card in case you don't want to have your Denglong out. Then 1 copy of Draco Berserker of the Tenyi. It's a worm deck, so you're going to want to run this. 2 copies of Swordsoul Grandmaster Yugioh. So this is an imperm for the deck that also searches. It does a lot. It's very powerful. Baxia Brightness of the Yang Zing, of course, being able to target cards your opponent controls, or any cards on the field, and being able to bounce them back. It's just insane here. Yazi of the Yang Zing. Of course, you're going to want to get this out. From there, you can just go into your Mermere, summon out a bunch of tokens, and that makes it easy to go into Shaman of the Tenyi. Herald of the Arclight is a cool card that we're actually able to summon now. During our opponent's turn, we can actually synchro summon using Bayan, which you're going to see in the combo video. Shaman of the Tenyi, it's very easy to get out, and like I said, if you ever go into your Yazi with the Yang Zing, you're actually able to just pop it, go into your Mermere, and very easy to set up there. Then 2 Monk of the Tenyi, of course, is a way to get your actual Tenyi spirits into the grave. A 3rd copy would be pretty nice as well, but you can see the extra deck's pretty packed, and you're actually gonna definitely use a lot of these things here. So it's totally up to you to decide what you want to cut, what you want to add of, but yeah, in the side deck here are cards that I considered running but didn't end up running. So Mapura, I think this is a great monster that can actually give you protection from being targeted, which could be nice. The only thing is just be careful with missing timing, and it also adds another Tenyi Spirit name to the deck, so that's great if you want to consider that. One copy of Jiao. So I did see that people were running this as it does create a new combo that it is interesting, it is powerful, but Jiao could be bricky, so you're running that risk. And then the third copy of the Monk of the Tenyi. I wanted to put this in, didn't know what to cut. It was very difficult for me to choose, but decided to just cut it and just have 2 copies here, and it still works really well. So let me know what you guys think about the deck profile, and make sure to stay tuned because I am dropping a combos video real soon, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.